Hello and welcome to Amby Marie Knits. This is episode 38. My name is Amber. Of course, you can always find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Amby Marie Knits. And if you ever want to email me, it's ambymarieknits@gmail.com. We have knitting. No crochet this week. Not that I've actually worked on anything. And teensy tiny bit of sewing. Not really sewing, it's an acquisition. So let's get started and jump in and see what I've done. First finished object is actually a finished object I should have shown last week and I forgot. So this is a pair of magic heel socks by the Autumn Acorn. I made these child sized. I did toe up, so I did foot, I did the magic heel, I did more. Yarn is Loch Ness Handcraft Goods. It's a local to me dyer, and they also make leather things. So first finished object. This one should have been last week. Next finished object, mostly finished object. The knitting's done. Never guess. Guess what? It's another Gramps cardigan. The ends are not fully woven in because I haven't blocked it yet. I will do that soon, and I've not bought buttons for it yet. Wow. I did not silence my phone and it's over there, so it'll be fine. This is this one, the Asphalt Heather Knit Picks Brava, loops and threads impeccable. Look at the little elbow patches. So there's that one. We're gonna go button shopping I think next week and figure out what we're gonna do there. Haven't decided yet. So that's that. Next finished object. So as soon as I finished that one, I have one more Gramps cardigan. Oh, Gramps cardigan by Tin Can Knits. There we go. I have one more that I'm making. I cast it on the same day I finished the green one, but then I had to take a break. So I made some DK weight socks. If you haven't made DK weight socks, greatly recommend it. Let me go shut my phone up. Phone is on silent now. Do apologize there. So back to what I was talking about. DK socks. I made some. DK weight socks are fast and they're fun and they're soft and they're squishy. I use size 3 magic loop. Okay, so back that up. I attempted to do these with a 9-inch circular because I found one and I'm like, I'm gonna make these in 9-inch circulars, but they're so slow for me. It's nice to have another option. I'm just gonna stick to my magic loop. So yarn is dyed by me. This is the leftovers of the stripe hype sweater I made a few months ago. 48 stitches. I think I did 40 rounds for the leg. I did a shadow wrap heel. I think the foot I did like 35 rounds. I feel like the foot could be a little bit longer, but it should still fit the recipient. So that is all my finished objects. Now we're gonna jump into the whips. So the one you've technically seen, I don't know if I showed this or not, but I'm making a pair of socks with Felicia. I think I had to restart them a couple times. I got this far. I got a cuff. These are going to be another pair of magic heel socks. It is Knit Picks Felicia in the colorway Zen. I did not wind it up in another ball, which I think I was supposed to have done, but it's fine. Bag is by Slip Stitch Studios, Princess Bride. Next whip, yep, we're going to do. So I'm recording this a little bit later in the day that I want. By the way, it is February 2nd, 2024. It is approximately 4:13 in the PM hour. I usually record in the morning, but I was thinking I was going to finish this today. I didn't. I wound up going and doing other things. But Gramps sweater number 3. This should be my last one for a while. And by the way, I apologize. I know it's kind of blown out, but it's really nice. It's like 7 degrees outside. My door is open because fresh air. Okay, so we've got sleeves done. This is, what do you know? Brava, Asphalt Heather. I'm almost out of it now. The orange is Rust in Big Twist Value from Joann's. And I've got sleeves done. Got the bottom done. This one's a little bit smaller than the others. And of course I'm mid-row. It's fine. But I started the collar. I'll be doing the shawl collar and then the button bands. Very happy. Great pattern. So much fun. A little bit sick of it at the moment, but you know, when you make 3 of them in 3 weeks, it's gonna happen. But this, honestly, I'm probably gonna finish it tomorrow. That's the plan. And then this week I'll just have to figure out the whole button situation. Bag is, let's do the other side because it's got her tag. This is from Happy Little Yarn. Love my knit stitch bag. Okay. And next up, oh, my birthday cast on. So my birthday is in a couple weeks on the 12th. So me and Nicole were doing our birthday cast on the Eyelet Burst shawl by Stephen West. So I got that going. And that's the right side, I think. So this is where we're at here. Let's see, and I spread it out more. I'm excited to make this. One thing, it's soft and squishy in the single ply, but I'm excited over the shape. Like, that's gonna fit, like, okay, obviously it's way too small, but that's gonna fit like over your shoulders really nicely and like stay on. So it's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna segue into acquisitions here because I didn't have any of the little ring stitch markers and I wanted some. So I stopped by Mad Knitter's Yarn, which is my local yarn store. I was like, hey, do you have any? Well, she had plastic ones. I didn't want plastic, I wanted metal ones. So she's like, well, somebody gave me these, here, you can just have them. Well, she's really awesome, I like that. But I've been trying not to buy yarn. But sometimes you gotta buy yarn. And I bought yarn because she had clearance yarn and I bought it with a project in mind. I haven't 100% figured out which project, but I may be making another love note or another ranunculus. But when I stopped there and she gave me those, I bought stuff. Look at this color. Isn't this my color? Like, it looks great. This yarn is Jody Long. I don't know how to pronounce that. Alpamayo? I don't know. But it is 50% organic cotton and 50% baby alpaca. It is a DK weight, so 4 skeins. Yeah, there's 4. I can make another ranunculus. I might make another love note because the love note I have is like too big and bulky. Like I made it really long and it's actually too long. Like when I started the love note last year, about this time actually, all my Facebook stories are like, hey, you made this a year ago. But here's the thing. I've spent the past year making garments and I'm still not quite where I want to be on them, but I've definitely gotten better on like what fits my body and how I want it to fit. So I don't think there's anything wrong with making something again now knowing, well, I want it to be like XYZ. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. So yep, I got these. That's that. So that is all my finished objects, all my whips. Yes, I'm double checking my stuff. Next up, one more acquisition. I got a new bag. My friend Anna's had one for a while. I finally broke down and decided to get one. This is the Fues Bag off Amazon. It's like 30 something bucks. And it's huge. Like, it's big. Features. Zip pocket here, zip pocket here. This zip pocket, technically a crochet bag. So it's like it's got spots to hold hooks and this and that. There's more. Put that up. It's got side pockets, 2 on each side. Oh, I have a hairbrush in that one. Here, it's got grommets to feed your yarn. Now, I don't like that. Like, if you feed your yarn through something like this, your yarn is stuck in this bag until you finish the project or cut it. I like to be able to move things around, but it's nice that it has a feature. Oh, it also has a USB port. So like, it's got this part in here, so you can plug it into your battery pack in the bag and then attach your phone there. It's got, so this is a big, huge pouch. There's, sorry, how to show it. Stuff on the sides, like it's huge, a lot of pockets. The back, and then this goes all the way through. So like you can put it on a luggage thing. So it's a ginormous bag. I think I like it. I'm still getting used to it. I've only had it for 2 days. Yeah, I think I got it Wednesday night. So we're gonna see. But I like the fact that it zips because the other bags that I've been using are just like the big ones at Joann's. Like, so they're just the totes you carry, and they work, but I wanted something just a little bit more secure, because essentially it's my purse, like it goes with me everywhere. So that's my acquisition. So, almost forgot something. I have one more acquisition. That is this right here. I'm actually going to pop this in with the acquisitions because I think that'll be better. So, I got this. It is, I don't know, knitting stuff. So, yeah, it's got the tote bags, kind of cool. It's got this little notions pouch, so that's cool. This is what I got it for, which folds up to this. So this is a needle organizer, like holding your stuff, your needles and whatnot, which, yes, I know I made one last week, but this one's different. I have to try it out and see if I like it. Who might not? So this will be fun. Okay, now my acquisitions are done. Okay, next up, we're going to talk January stats, because that's fun. So I got my cool notebook, one of my friends got me. And let's get in here and see. So, January's totals. They're here. So, yarn in, yarn out. I did get 3 skeins in. That's the 3 skeins I wanted to give away, so I didn't actually buy any twisted hanks. Yes, I bought some acrylic for the sweaters. That doesn't count. I'm only counting stuff that's in a twisted, like this. So I did win 3. I've got those. Skeins out, 8. I will admit though, there may have been 8 skeins out. It's not that I used that much. I did use some for my ranunculus, but the rest was gifted. I did give some yarn away to some friends and whatnot. And that's the yarn in, yarn out. Finished objects. I had a total of 13 finished objects for the month. Out of those 13 finished objects, 3 of those were from last month. Like those carried over from December into January. And I'm going to be rolling over 3. So the things that are rolling over are, okay, 3 active whips that I'm rolling over. I have my jelly roll and my crocheted granny square blanket. Like, those are just long-term whips. They'll get done when they get done. But like active whips, the small granny blanket and the mandala, which I did not touch this week, the fleecy socks and the Gramps cardigan, those are the ones that I've rolled over from January into February, which hopefully I'll get done this month. And I forgot to make notes on reading and watching. That's next. That's all my yarn related stuff. I appreciate you sticking with me through this little bit of a strange episode, but that's it for yarn. Thank you for watching. Next up, I'm going to talk a little bit about books, but I do have to look at my Goodreads in order to tell you the stuff I've got going on. And one of those things I haven't put in Goodreads yet. Okay, so books that I finished this week. I finished one book this week. So I finished Robert, a 40 proof novella. It's by Shannon Mayer. She's got her 40 proof series, which I was talking about last week. It's really good. She made a little just like 50-page novella about one of the characters. It was really good though, because there's a lot of backstory, and it's making things make sense for the book I'm reading, because I'm reading Midlife Soul Hunter right now, and it's actually really helping things make sense. So I feel like it was good timing. But into what am I reading now? Midlife Soul Hunter. I am currently reading that, and actually reading a paper book. I love my paper books. I do. My main time I read, like during the day, is on my lunch break at work. I'm not taking this book to work with me because it's huge. Like, it's hard to read at home. Like, I usually read while I'm eating my dinner and whatnot. Like, trying to manage it, because quite frankly, I've been so used to ebooks or paperbacks. But I have started the second Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas, The House of Sky and Breath. So far, so good. As you can see, I'm not very far in it, but we're getting there. Obviously, it's going to be a while before I catch up, because I know the 3rd book just came out this past week. So, we'll see what happens. Okay, that is a wrap for episode 38. I do want to thank everybody for watching. If you're new here, thank you. If you're old here, thank you for sticking with me while I do this. And I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I'll see you next time.